You see the story at halftime at Dick Dilts Field. The Highlands Rams lead at 28-7. Mike Choma will have stats after I tell you that being elite starts at any age. We train our players at Mason Elite to be the best basketball players on the court and the best versions of themselves off the court.
Halftime stats, first on Highlands 11, Kiski 3. Yards rushing, Highlands 149, Kiski 30. That's pretty good against our defense, Mike.
Yes, 30's a lot.
Exactly. Passing yards, Highlands 105, 90 for Kiski on that one big play. Total yards, Highlands 254, Kiski 120. Third down conversions, Highlands 1 of 2, Kiski 2 of 7. Penalties, Highlands only 1 for 10 yards. Been cleaning up lately, Mike. Kiski 2 for 13. One turnover with the interception early in the game. And time of possession, here's a surprise. Kiski 13-50, Highlands 10-10. Just we haven't had long drives.
No, we have not.
But they've been drives.
Visit MasonElite.com for more information on kindergarten through 12th grade skills development going on now through the end of October at the Mills Mall, entrance North 3. We'll do some quick individual numbers for you. Chandler Timmons had 65 yards on the ground on 8 carries. Randolph, 6 carries, 64 yards. Julius Saunders, 20 yards on 3 carries. Chandler Timmons, 2 of 6, 27 yards. Aaron Randolph, 2 of 2, 78 yards on those 2 little pop passes to Braden White. Tyler Bender caught 1, and Aaron Randolph caught 1. On the Kiski side, Carson Heinley, 6 for 9, 90 yards and a touchdown. The Rams sacked him 3 times. Connor Flem had 37 yards on the ground. Isaiah Gonzalez caught 3 for 23. They've shut him down pretty well considering he caught 15 of them last week. So I guess the Rams will take that. Aaron Randolph, a 4-yard run. Chandler Timmons, a 4-yard run. And then Randolph, a 19-yard run. The Rams led it 21-0 in the first quarter. Kiski came back on a 65-yard touchdown pass from Andrew Finney. To Andrew Finney from Carson Heinley. Connor Flem added the point. It was 21-7. And then the Rams scored the only points in the second quarter as they've only allowed 7 second-quarter points all year. Aaron Randolph, a 19-yard pass from Chandler Timmons. Jordan Babinsack, that goes back about 25 years.
Yeah.
Burton Babinsack added the extra point. He's 4 for 4 tonight. And the Rams lead it 28-7. Chad Callan did that to me because we were talking old times at halftime there. So,
and we talked, Mike, about Chandler Timmons only needing 198 yards. He came in like 4,555 yards passing. Think about that. That's a lot of passing. And wait till next week when Caden Olson brings his team in. I think he has over 5,000 yards passing already.
Oh, yeah. That might be just last week. I mean,
I think he's gone 3 years where here's where he stands, Mike. Last 2 years, over 2,000 yards passing. This year, he's nearing that. So, yeah, he'll be at 6,000 yards pretty soon.
And he's a smart kid. He's going to Penn.
Yep, Tony Kornheiser's kid went to Penn.
Michael.
Yes.
We got the cloud of...
the white powder's back, huh?
Yes, the cloud of baby powder again.
And again, Mike, Chandler Timmons trying to set the record set by Eris Hasley, Deer Lakes in 2019. He passed for 4,752 yards. So, again, I'd like to see Chandler get that. Maybe not tonight, but
next week.
Soon.
Chandler's had some big nights against Armstrong over the years. The Rams have never lost to Armstrong at football or basketball. And Armstrong knows that. Trust me. They are really ready for next week. That is going to be some showdown battle. The de facto Greater Allegheny Conference Championship game. Babinsack will kick it off. We'll start the second half. Through the powder. Comes to Landon Kusick up over the 30 to the 35-yard line. I see Markey down there, and I think it was Brennan Hayes who made the initial stop.
And Burford was there on it too.
So it's first down Kiski. They will start at their 34. 28-7, the Rams lead it. Kiski averaging 14 points a game. They're giving up 38.
And how tough is it for Sam Albert, Mike? He's down to his 14 cornerback. They lost their quarterback, their tight end, defensive end, both outside linebackers, inside linebacker, and an offensive tackle since the beginning of the year.
Other than that, suit them up and get out there. And this is a tough league. First down at the 34. This is Flem. And the Rams have him, and they hit him hard as he gets up to the 37-yard line. Bender started it.
Too, yep.
Gain of 3 other white shirts there also.
3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7.
Second down,
And the
7.
PA announcer keeps saying other white shirts are there too.
And
because
that's been every game.
that's how they tackle, Mike. They swarm.
37-yard line.
You gave him a big kudos at halftime, having to announce all those
That guy
middle
introduced
school
everybody
kids.
from Vandergrift.
Every single kid. Vandergrift, Allegheny Township, all of it.
Speaking of Vandergrift, guess what I saw at halftime?
Who's that?
Our good old buddy Sam Venturi.
Oh, that's great.
Looks great.
Long-time basketball coach up here. He was the coach up here when I was in high school. Heinley's in trouble. Heinley's going to dance through there. Crazy legs. Gets to the 40, and finally, he's pancaked by Bender at the 40-yard line. Getting used to Bender wearing 26, that mid-season course correction.
Timmons also there, Mike, but he stepped out of 3 tackles. I was impressed.
He definitely has some shifty moves. 3rd and 4.
I saw Brian Hindley here, Mike, our buddy from
Hey, how about that?
Tarentum, and they are related. Yes, they are.
That's very cool. He's the first guy I mentioned.
Yep, he's a nephew.
We're going to have a timeout, as Kiski will call it. Cavaliers call timeout. I'm going to talk about this 3rd and 4 play.
Gives me a chance to talk about B&J Sports. They're celebrating their 6 decades outfitting our local teams. And again, fans in the AK Valley know the name B&J Sports. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, and plaques. He just measured up all of our juniors this year to get theirs. Any kind of sports equipment, you can't beat the service of B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30, weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon, or give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Kenwood asks, is this 4-down territory? That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, stop him first, and then we'll know. Heinley back. Heinley fires to the far side of the field, into and out of the hands of Isaiah Gonzalez over there. He was covered tightly by Burford, who's done a good job over there since he's been inserted into the lineup early in the season. 4th down, and now we're going to find out, aren't we?
Yeah, here comes the punt team. He did a great job against Sharp Valley. Remember that kid that's going to Penn State, and he was manned up with him, and tonight he's taking on Gonzalez, doing a great job too.
The Rams trying to win their 8th straight to start the season. 2014 was the last time that happened. They ran the table and finally lost in the playoffs. Here's the punt.
No,
Nope.
He's looking.
Waving her arms. Fair catch is called by Braden White at the 31-yard line. The referee's right on top of that, and he's shaking his head no.
Good
Kiski bench waving their arms saying, hey, where's the flag at?
There's some good sportsmanship there too, Mike. They both patted each other after the play. Long meant no harm, and Maddox did not take it that way either.
Highlands will start at their 30 with a 28-7 lead.
1st and 10.
Again, you want to get there early next week. I have been told that Channel 22 is planting their midfield camera at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hello.
So we might be a little off center. Randolph on the option pitch. Off the right side, up over the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. Randolph 35. Randolph to the 25 and dragged down at the 20-yard line. He's pulled down by Brennan Moore, the safety, but another long gain for Aaron Randolph.
50 on the button, Mike.
20 and 30 is 50.
That puts him at 115 for the night, Mike. Aaron Randolph has been a delightful midseason surprise, Mike.
That has been true. Rams pick up their 12th first down, and they are on the 20-yard line now of the Cavaliers.
Again, if you're joining us late, Luke Bombalski is not playing tonight. Has a leg issue, and he did not even dress this evening.
This could be that swing pass again. Timmons is back. He pumps. He throws, and it's incomplete.
In the same area again, Mike.
Burford couldn't quite get it, but the rush was good by Kiski that time. He wanted to go another direction. He wanted to go to his left, and he came back and checked down, and by that time, it was incomplete.
We got a 2nd down for the visitors at the Kiski 20.
Clock stopped on the incomplete pass, 9:40 left. We've seen Randolph run out of Wild Ram tonight and also out of pistol and sidecar. We've seen Braden White back in the lineup after he's been out for about, over a month, maybe 5 weeks, 6.
Yeah, played the first game, that was it.
Braden coming out of coming out of the slot. Timmons gonna fire it to the end zone. And Signorella, did he catch it?
Interference?
Yes! What a catch for a touchdown by Signorella! That ball hit the ground.
Pretty good refereeing, Mike. Yeah.
The reporter in me must say that. We'll take a look at it again eventually. But what a job by Signorella to pull it in and to sell it, but it's a 20-yard touchdown.
The referee had already indicated he was calling interference.
Right, so it didn't matter. And there it is. Timmons is second of the night to Sig for 20.
20 yards.
Again, we'll look at the replay, but it was a great job by Sig to get two hands under the football and pull it off the turf and pull it in for the extra point. Burton Babinsack on for the extra point. Signorella's got his third touchdown reception of the year, and Chandler has thrown his 9th. Highlands 35 and Kiski 7.
47 yards passing now for Chandler. Gives us a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. I was up there today, Mike. Joe's up there working, young Joe, and we'd like to welcome you to Lucchino Insurance, a financial group serving the Akia Valley for decades. Lucchino's are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Trying to manage your family and careers has its challenges. Lucchino's can find proven financial solutions to help you get the most out of your benefits. Joe and Joe always know they're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
So the Rams with a quick touchdown drive of 3 plays and 70 yards, and it only took them 50 seconds.
Yikes, the quick strike.
Burton Babinsack will kick it off. And he kicks it deep this time. And Simmons on the 15. They hem him in, and they get him. Bender gets him at the 24-yard line. A lot more starters on that kicking team.
Yep, Bender down there. Along with Signorella.
Around the 24, 25-yard line.
So it's Kiski's second possession of the second half. The Rams scored on their first, 35-7. First down Cavaliers on their 25.
And Hazy on the stop.
Kiski next week will be in action in a non-conference game against Fox Chapel, and they're going to have a shot at that one. Fox Chapel having a tough year.
Either team has a win, is that correct?
I believe so. And the final section game for them, conference game, will be at Armstrong the last week of the season.
Nothing doing.
No, this is Flem, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. And there is Bender again, along with Braden White coming up from his defensive back spot.
No Leslie in on the action, too. Mike, the team tackle. There's no doubt about it.
Well, that's why it is so difficult to run the ball against them. Connor Flem's 40 yards tonight is one of the better outputs we've had in any game this year against the Rams.
Yeah, as I said, surprising.
They've only sacked Heinley 3 times. 3 times.
Yep.
It's not like they haven't had any heat on them. They have. Second down, 10. Markey playing a lot of middle linebacker tonight as they're rotating people in and out of there, taking Bumbalski's spot. They're going to run a toss to the near side of the field. This is Pusick, and he's chased down. Great pursuit that time by the Rams. 67 Roman Viverito in there on defense. I didn't recognize him not snapping the ball.
And again, he's in that rotation too, Mike. It's
Brown.
There's no doubt about it that Bumbalski has missed on defense. He set the tone against Woodland Hills last week. First play, Mike, knocked the guy back 5 yards.
First carry for Kusick. Third down, 10. Cavaliers, wide side of field to the left. They have 3 receivers over that way. No one to the boundary. And they go out of the pistol.
Everybody's coming.
Low snap. Heinley back. Heinley gets out of there once. We got a flag down.
We got a holding call.
Brennan Hayes does the finishing job that time as Hayes gets him down at the 16-yard line. They weren't holding Daniel Long. They tackled him.
Along with Bender gets credit for that sack.
I'd say that's Hayes all the way.
Yep.
Hold. Offense number 74. The penalties decline.
The penalty. The sack goes in the books. The Rams have had 4 tonight. For the season now, with 4 sacks, Highlands has 40 sacks. That's 4 0.
Loss of 10.
That's a lot.
9-yard loss on that one. 4th down, and the Cavaliers will punt.
Anderson.
Here's the kick.
Punt.
Fair catch is called quickly by White at the Kiski 45-yard line. So the Rams again will have good field position. They'll start inside Kiski territory. 7:34 left third quarter. If the Rams can score and kick an extra point, we would have mercy at Dick Dilts Field. Richard J. Dilts, the outstanding coach here. And it's interesting, the note that I told you George Guido gave me, they hadn't won a playoff game since 1990. That means everyone that's tried to replace Dick Dilts here has not won a playoff game.
Would that be the curse of Dick Dilts?
Golden Rams at the Kiski 45.
First down at the Cavaliers 45-yard line. Timmons is just going to run a sweep, and he gets hit over there on the far side of the field.
Maybe 3 yards off of that right
Knocked
side.
off his feet by 86,
Mason
Mason Caldwell. He's been a number change.
For the Cavaliers.
Mike, we had a forfeit this week. You know that?
No, tell me.
Yeah, Avella had to forfeit their game to Our Lady of Sacred Heart.
The Avella Eagles.
Down to 12 players, Mike.
Oh, my goodness.
We talk about how banged up Kiski is. Everybody this time of year is banged up, but when you maybe have 20 to start and you lose 6 or 7,
Those
that's a big
smaller
problem.
schools, that's very difficult. Heck, Cornell dropped their program a couple years ago. They brought it back. Timmons is in
blind
trouble.
side.
They got him. And a ball is recovered by Kiski. Timmons got drilled by Kusick coming off on a linebacker fire. Fumbled the ball, and Kiski has it.
Definitely the blind side, Mike.
For the
Boy,
Cavaliers.
Tandler got rocked that time.
And Mike, I keep telling you things I get to see at practice. And we ran a play yesterday, and the linebacker came just like that. And in practice, obviously, they don't hit Chandler, but Coach Scott Newell said we got to clean that up. So obviously, that play was vulnerable, which just happened there. We didn't clean it up, so something to work on.
Second Highlands turnover. Rams -2 in that department tonight. First down, Kiski on their 49.
Hayes back out there, Mike. He's rotating that linebacker spot.
Kiski ball after the turnover.
Timmons is coming. Oh, my goodness.
Webb.
And that is big 75, Noah Leslie. Met the ball carrier in the backfield and hit him so hard his kids will be born dizzy.
Great defense that time, Mike. Now we're back to the original 3-5. They decided to just bring Hayes up and let him play linebacker.
4-yard loss, 2nd and 14. Cavaliers with the ball on their 45.
Second down, 15.
Trips left this time. Heinley. Now he's going to throw it to Gonzalez, and he dropped it. He might have heard a footstep or two.
Yeah, he was peeking, Mike. You can't blame him with this
Daniel,
Highlands defense.
and Daniel Long was coming, so Carson had to get it out of there quick. 3rd down, 14 now. We talked about the last time Highlands played at Kiski was 2008. That was an undefeated season.
Yes.
Regular year. They won 48-31. But we went and saw a game. They had a week 0 game. Highlands did not.
Right.
So we went to see Sam play.
Was it Connellsville?
It might have been Connellsville. The Connellsville
somebody down
Falcons. Yeah,
south.
somebody down south. Exactly. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Well, number one, Mike, it's 40 degrees. He has a T-shirt on.
And shorts.
Let's
And shorts.
do the math there.
3rd and 14. See what the Rams dial up. Low snap. It's on the ground, and Highland's just going to get it.
Yeah.
Daniel Long's going to get help him up and get a cheapie there.
Daniel Long loves you, Mike, because he didn't know that rule. So you've enlightened him. He gets
He
a
covered
snap
him.
there. Yeah.
It counts. It was a pass play. 5 sacks for Highlands now.
And I got him with 3 of the 5.
4th and 19.
4th and 18. So the Rams do the job after their turnover, and they stop Kiski on a 3-and-out. Maddox Anderson, the senior.
Great punt
Gets a
there.
good boot into this one. Rams going to let it go and going to keep rolling inside the 20. And finally, Kiski will put the stop to it at the 17-yard line. That's a 43-yard punt, no return. 5:11 left third quarter, but we have a penalty marker down.
Right near the 40, Mike.
We'll see what this is all about. This could be a hold against Highlands. It may get worse.
Like we talked about big game hunting non-conference. How about one in conference, Mike? We have East Allegheny at Deer Lakes. Big game for Deer Lakes. Birdie picked East Allegheny. They keep doing the local teams a favor by
Bulletin board
East
material,
Allegheny.
yeah.
Yep. Let's see what happens there. They have an outstanding receiver.
See if we can pick up the call here.
Holding. Return team number 6.
You got it.
10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
So 10-yard penalty, and the Rams will get backed up.
Correction, half the distance.
Half the distance call. So it's not 10. It's going to go from the 17 to the 9.5.
Only one problem. He said number 6. We don't have
We don't have one. So does that mean they? Oh well. First down at the 9.
Yeah, more and more referees in high school are calling.
giving the numbers.
Yeah, they're giving the numbers.
Yeah.
At one time, that was verboten.
It was. We even caught some heat for picking out who did it, saying.
After the mark off at the 9-yard line.
Now I don't feel so bad.
Barker's played every snap at left tackle, Mike.
He's been great. Timmons keeps it. And here he goes. 10, 15, 20, 30. And to the 34-yard line. Chandler Timmons with a long one.
35-yard line.
From the 9
26
to the 32. 23 yards.
Moore runs about a bounds.
I got 87 now for Chandler on 11 carries.
He's had one 100-yard rushing game this year, and he may be on his way to another.
First and 10.
First and 10, Highlands on their 32.
Highlands at their 32.
Julius Saunders is the pistol back. Bender and Long are the H-backs, and they give it to Saunders, and they got him hogtied up top and brought down. Jack Kreider got up there, and Jack's a big fella. Got up there, got a hold of him. Big old 77 and brought him off his feet at the 32 for no gain.
Let's make it 2nd and 10.
Saunders 20 yards on 4 carries. Randolph's gone over 100. Rams do well if they get 2 people over 100. Chandler's chasing it.
Randolph all-purpose now split to the left. Single coverage, Mike. Might want to look over there.
Yep, Gonzalez on him.
Nobody over the top.
Rams winding that play clock down. They hand off to Saunders. Saunders barrels his way through up over the 35 to the 37-yard line. Deshaun McBride, Landon Kusick combined to make the stop. The gain is 6, and it's 3rd down and 4.
And the clock is Highlands' ally, Mike, now at 3:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter, leading 35-7.
And the Rams, in the absence of Luke Bumbalski, are still running up big rushing totals tonight.
Trips to the left.
Armstrong at Golden Ram Stadium next week.
They're leading 34-7 at halftime, Mike. They're comfortable over Mars.
Timmons has Randolph next to him, and Timmons is going to throw it. He's going to get Randolph out of the backfield, and he pulls it in.
And he's not done yet, Mike. He is not done yet.
35-30.
He is not done yet.
Randolph is on his way. He is going to be dropped at the 3-yard line. Oh, just a swing pass, a little wheel out of the backfield. Timmons hits Randolph for a long one.
Down to around the 2 or 3 yard line.
60 yards.
And that takes Chandler to 107 for the night.
They're going to mark it at the 3. 1st and goal.
59 yards. Pass, catch and run.
So Chandler 100 yards passing, Randolph 100 yards rushing.
And 79 yards receiving for Aaron.
And knocking on the door.
Their playmakers are many, and they are great. 1st and goal, Highlands at the Kiski 3. Saunders now is the setback. Saunders gets the call, follows his blocking down to the goal line, and he's down at the half-yard line.
Short of the goal line. Stopped by that Kiski.
2nd and goal. Julius doesn't have one tonight. Does he have one this year? That's the question.
I don't think, Mike.
Julius Saunders has not gotten into the end zone, so maybe they're going to try to get that accomplished here.
Let's call it the 1. Second down and goal from the 1.
Second and goal for Highlands. 2:25 left third quarter. Again, they go pistol. Timmons back there with Saunders. Chandler milks the play clock a little bit, gets the snap, gives it to Saunders on the right side, and he's in for a Highlands touchdown. Julius Saunders with his first.
For the visitor, touchdown.
And that makes Stacy very happy. His mom is very active with the boosters, and Julius, he's an investor, Mike. You know that?
You've told me about this.
Likes to play the market, so he gets paid for that one.
1 yard, touchdown.
So now an all-important extra point by Burton Babinsack could send us into mercy territory. It's up, and it's good.
It is good.
And we do have mercy. Highlands 42, Kiski 7.
7 lead.
Now, don't you hate it when you need work done around the house but can't get anyone to call you back, or even worse, when you finally get in touch with someone, they don't finish the job properly? Put those problems aside, because Beanie Home Renovations has been executing projects, home improvement in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. Let's get a listen quick.
Highlands Marching Band.
If you're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you'd expect the job to be done right. Not only does Beanie do all of it, from basements to roofing, they also bring a refreshing level of professionalism to every job with the very first call. Experience the difference today. Call Brian E. 724-351-3172 or visit their Facebook page and take the first step in making your home a better place to live. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
All right, Mike, I'm pulling up the gloves. I bought them. I was wearing.
Might as well use them.
Kenny got these for me.
Those are
Christmas
nice.
Gift.
What are those, isotoners, Dan Marino?
Yeah, I call my Paul Bear gloves.
Hey, I had to do that yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Did you get the gloves?
Pressed into service.
They used to give us gloves.
Our good friends, the Ajax, do a great job.
Last guy to let you down, Mike.
That's right. Paul definitely says hi, by the way. Here's Kusick. 20.
Trying to get to the corner.
25.
Not for long.
And up to the 28-yard line. And there is Julius Saunders. Scores a touchdown and gets it done on special teams to boot.
Big night for Julius so far.
We always see the Ajax during basketball season. They are big basketball fans, and they'll be around. Young Paul went to Central Catholic.
He's a great golfer.
Is he really?
Oh, he pounds it, yep. He was in Florida for a while just playing, trying to get a card.
Oh, how about that? First down, Kiski at the 28. 3 wide receivers to the left this time. Flem in the backfield, and Hiley's going to throw a quick one over here to Simmons. Simmons is going to be hit by Hadacek, and the Rams got, well, Simmons should be used to that. The Rams sacked him 5 times last year when he was Valley's quarterback, and they hit him for a loss here. And the Rams do their specialty again by tackling a reception for a loss.
Great job by Hadacek. Timmons also assisted. He's got 9 tackles now.
What a night he's had. 2nd and 13.
Down to a minute to go here in the third quarter. Clock will run, so a quick fourth quarter for you.
And we will have unflooded trivia coming up for you. Finally, back and throwing it, and it's caught over the middle. Very close to a first down as Andrew Finney, the touchdown catcher, picks it up.
Markey on the tackle.
We'll see, we're going to mark him about a yard short.
3rd and 1.
12-yard gain.
Hey, Mike, no TV this year for the WPL championship games. KDK did not renew the contract, and you know the reason they gave?
Money.
Makes the world go round. So,
must be this recession we're not having.
Mike White thinks there'll be a big kick at the gate, though, because people can't.
People might, yeah, well, that's very possible. The quarter looks like it's going to run out here. That's going to be the end of the third quarter here at Richard J. Diltz Stadium with the score. The Highlands Golden Rams 42 and the Kiski Cavaliers 7. Has your home or business ever been damaged by water or mold? Then you know how stressful that situation can be. Our friends at Unflooded are here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to mold in your home, they'll come in, assess the situation, and put together a game plan for removing the mold and to keep it from coming back. Unflooded.com is where you're looking. Call Brian Mayer anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water repair in the AK Valley.
All right, Mike, trivia time. Okay, I just mentioned no TV for the WPL Championships. Another number question. When was the last time there was no TV for a championship? How far back do we got to go?
Oh, that's a good one.
You think about it, you've seen a lot of these games on TV. When was the last time you didn't see one? It used to be a
third down, 1.
Going to be close.
Heinle keeps it.
Yeah,
he's going to
pushed
have
ahead
it.
there. Yep.
He did. They're going to give Heinle the 40. He gets 3 yards and gets the first down.
Noah Leslie at the bottom of that pile. 75 for the Golden Rams. Gets credit for the tackle.
Okay, so we need to know the last year that the games weren't on TV.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to come up with it. Well, we definitely know they were on in the 90s. I'm going to say it had to be sometime in the 80s.
That is correct. Now pick a year.
I was there in 86 when Burrell won. I don't know if that was on TV or not. Well, Bob and Joe did that game. I know. So Bob and Joe did the 86 game. They did.
So if they did it, that means what?
It was on TV. Heinle going deep to Gonzalez, and it's incomplete. Okay, I'm going to go 1984.
Well, according to Mike White, he doesn't count Bob and Joe's replays.
Uh-huh.
It has to be live, and that was 1986. How about it? The year you were down there.
That was great.
You would have not saw it on TV anyways. You were there.
Rich Marriott, 3-0 Burrell over Beth Center. Rich Marriott then became Bob's son-in-law.
Is that right?
That is true.
Stacy?
From England. No.
No. Different daughter?
Jennifer.
Okay. Hello to the whole Tatter family.
I see Stacy walking. Heinle throws it.
Nice pass.
Nice fingertip catch over on the near side of the.
Oh, they're going to
get a check for Jordan Thompson. Ushers him out of the way.
Nice catch by Finney.
That's a good catch by Finney and a good throw by Heinle.
Yeah, well thrown
But
ball.
they're going to add. It's about a 2-yard pickup, but they're going to add extra on Highlands, I guess.
To me, that was a close call, Mike. Speaking of, did you see what happened in the Kansas City game the other day, last Sunday? Quarterback sack. And all the guy did was jump on his back and took the ball out of him.
Oh, I saw that one. But they're not changing. Hey, they are spooked by this is all a reaction to Tua's injury.
Yeah, sure.
It's all what it is. And this is just, again, this is, for all you fans of football out there, they are trying to eliminate this sport, and everyone needs to understand that. And everybody needs to be aware of it. And it's a terrible thing what they're trying to do. And
who was that against? Kansas City was playing.
The Chiefs were playing the Bills.
Buffalo, yeah.
1st and 10.
Heinle
lost it. Markey knocked it out of there, and Signorella recovers. Highlands with a turnover.
2 fumble recoveries in 2 weeks for Landon Signorella. But let's give Markey credit, Mike. He lit that running back up coming through the hole. That was number 5, Colin Klein.
First turnover for Kiski. Signorella on it for Highlands, and they will have it with 9:31 to go.
And on a turnover, the clock turns off, correct?
Correct. First down, Highlands.
Let's throw the ball to Bender again.
I don't think they're throwing it anymore. On in Mercy territory.
1st and 10.
Saunders behind that Highlands offensive line gets knocked around as he gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Kreider.
54-8.
Micah.
Deshaun McBride on that tackle.
So my advice to all you football fans out there, don't watch the Pro Bowl because they're having flag football Pro Bowl. It will only serve to motivate them if a lot of people watch that. Because I know that's where they want to go.
I haven't watched the Pro Bowl in 20 years.
And I will definitely not. I won't even tune it in for a second to see what it looks like. I've seen flag football. I don't need to see professionals doing it. 2nd and 9. I'm off my soapbox. Chandler going to run an option. Pitches it to Randolph, but they are waiting for him, and Flem has him, and they got him down for a loss back at the 44. Good job by Flem that time. He read it. Everybody's got a responsibility on the option. They have a person that they're supposed to be guarding, and Flem did the job right that time.
And Randolph, again, Mike, he was going to go down for a loss. So he did the smart thing. Get down as quick as you can.
3rd and 11. .7:45, clock winding, 4th quarter. Highlands leads at 42-7. You know the most underpublicized thing about this team, because their defense gets so much publicity? Coming into tonight, they're averaging 32 points a game.
Yeah, you don't even realize it, do you?
And that's going up, obviously. Timmons will throw it. Timmons in trouble.
Rolling.
Sprints to the right.
He's looking for
He
somebody.
looks. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man wide open at the 25-yard line. As he got lost, it was Rondell Hewlett. And it's 1st down Highlands, deep in Kiski territory.
Great scramble that time by Chandler.
That's what they were trying to do to Sig earlier. That they couldn't get connected. This time they got connected. 25 and 4 is 29. 1st down.
I've got Chandler now at 136, Mike.
He's chasing that down now.
Yep, he is 5 of 10.
So the ball's on the Kiski 25. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
6:45. Clock winds.
At the 25-yard line.
Randolph is back there now. Timmons is going to pull it and keep it. He's got some room. Timmons on his way. Touchdown, Highlands. 25 yards.
2nd of the night for Chandler, and that puts him over 100 yards rushing. I have him at 102, Mike. Excuse me, 112.
Yeah.
Carry the 1. We do math as we go along here, kids.
You math guys.
He's on the board.
So the Rams, with a 59-yard drive, they cash in the turnover, and Timmons takes it the last 25 himself. Babinsack on. Try to go 7 for 7 tonight.
Lucky 7.
Kick is on its way. It's like kicking a rock tonight. It's a little cold, but he nails it. Highlands leads it 49-7 with 6:31 remaining.
Mike, how about this? Take a look back in time. Get in the time machine with me, okay?
Okay, let's go in the. Okay, we'll go in the time machine. Christopher Lloyd.
75 years ago, some familiar names though, Mike, for Harbrack. They beat Penn High, now known as Penn Hills High School,
All right.
7-6. Big Mo scored the touchdown on a 5-yard run,
Dick Modzelewski.
and Jim Bartell, Paul's father, kicked the winning extra point, and they remained unbeaten.
Do you know that Dick Modzelewski is one of 4 Harbrack players ever to play in the NFL?
We were talking about that the other day.
Dick Modzelewski, his brother Ed Modzelewski. He was Ed Modzelewski.
Big Mo,
was Little Mo. Dick Modzelewski was Big Mo.
And there was one called No Mo.
Cookie Gilchrist, of course, played for in the AFL, played for the Bills, Dolphins, and Broncos. And Cliff Montgomery was actually the first one who went on to play at Columbia and played tailback for the 1934 Brooklyn Dodgers.
How about that?
4 Harbrack players went on. I have a Trenum card too. We'll save that for such situation later.
But we never had a Highlands player.
No,
play
and that's
in
what
the NFL.
we always tell the other teams. But the kickoff to Braden Anderson, the freshman.
Someday we'll be able to say, I knew you'll win.
And he's dragged down by, must be Saunders. If it's lots of pink. No, it's Burford. Burford's got a lot of pink. Yeah, he's got a lot of pink too. He'll do his act later.
6 tackles tonight. Yeah, we got to check him out if we get into victory formation.
30-yard line for Kiski. 1st and 10. And you wonder, would Kiski change some players? Now they're calling timeout. That'd be a Sam move. He may be making some substitutions now. At 6:17 to go, with the Rams comfortably in front.
And again, I'll say it again, Mike. They are thin. They've lost a lot of players this year. starting quarterback, tight end, defensive end, both outside linebackers, an inside linebacker, and an offensive tackle. And he's down to his 4th-team cornerback. So, been a tough year for Sam, but saw him before the game. You did too.
Yes,
Smile on his face.
always.
Kept Bones out there for another 5 minutes after the team went in the locker room just talking.
Yeah, he was talking, chewing Chandler's ear too. I think he was trying to learn stuff. Come on, Sam, that wily veteran. The Rams going to clinch themselves a playoff spot tonight too with this win. Mars is getting pounded at Armstrong, so that's going to take care of that one too for 2 years in a row. Now dancing through a hole is Carter Brown.
All day long,
20.
Mike.
Daniel Long in there.
He's just picking his way through a lineman and just tackling anything that moves basically at this point.
2nd down and 10 for the Cavs.
Some substitutions for Highlands. James Naviglia going to get a shot at the nose tackle.
This is building depth.
He's our long snapper, and all those extra points this year, Mike. You said how many Babinsack he had. James Naviglia has been the center. Signorella's been the holder, and they've been very effective getting the job done.
Brown again.
Guess who?
Brennan Hayes
And Long.
down there. Daniel just seriously. There's one way to know where the ball is. Follow number 31 in white. He'll take you to it.
That's what I just did, Mike. That's why I knew he was on a tackle.
Yeah. 2-yard gain for Carter Brown. 3rd down, 8 for Kiski.
He is so quick at that first step as soon as the ball snapped.
We'll be at home next week for the big one against Armstrong. I got 2 words. 2 words. Go Highlands, beat Armstrong.
Go Highlands, beat Highlands. That was 4, Mike.
3rd down and 8. The quarterback is 18. That's Avon Shirley.
Picked off.
Shirley's got it
all the way.
It's landed Signorella, and Signorella pulls it in for a Highlands touchdown.
Easy pickings, and
pick
that's what
6.
Lannon did. Pick 6, second one of the year.
Aiden Shirley, the new quarterback. And Signorella picked it off and waltzes into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown.
How many yards, Mike?
Good question. I'm going to say 30-ish.
Okay.
That is our 3rd pick 6 of the year. Aaron Randolph has 1. Daniel Long had 1.
Who had the other one beside Long?
Aaron Randolph. At
Oh, that's right, Indiana. You're right. Yep.
Babinsack. Now Signorella's got to gather himself to hold after that exciting play, and he does. And the Rams lead it now at 4:35 to go, 4th quarter. Highlands 56, Kiski 7. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back right after this. Back at Dilts Field, the Rams leading it now 56-7 on the Landon Signorella pick. Avon Shirley came in to play quarterback.
What's the score in the 3rd quarter, Mike? It was 7?
We had 2, 14.
Thank you.
And we have 2 in the 4th for 14. Here's the kickoff by Babinsack. And it's going to be deep, and it's kind of Kusick lost it. Picks it up at the 11, lost his balance, and went down. Saunders went down there to get him off his feet as he gets it back to about the 16-yard line.
Return of 5 yards, 6 yards.
Let's see if we can get number 18, the freshman quarterback, Avon Shirley, get him a completion, because we don't want him going out of here on that necessarily.
He's a freshman, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of freshmen tonight.
Very much.
Some New Jerseys out there. I see Jordan Gangloff, 88.
Robert Sarno, the quarterback now. Give it a Brown.
Marker
down. Brown to the 22-yard line.
Saunders are late coming onto the field.
Something on the line there. Yeah, that could be a substitution problem for Highlands. We'll see.
Long on a stop again.
Clock stops. Just less than 4 minutes to go. The Rams will move to 8-0 and have the big showdown battle with presumably 7-1 Armstrong next week.
No foul on the play.
All right. They wiped the foul off. There was no penalty. I think that Saunders was the 11th man.
right.
So that was copacetic. 2nd and 4.
6 for Brown. 2nd down 4 for Kiski area.
And to give us to Brown again.
Stutter
A
step.
little juke and jive up to the 27, and he's going to get the first down for the Rams, or for the Cavaliers.
Mirror and Gangloff on the stop.
Kiski.
Jordan getting some action here.
First down,
Brennan.
Kiski. Clock winds to 3:20. 56-7. At 32 points a game, we'll go up with 56, will it not?
Yep.
1st and 10, Kiski area.
And the handoff is to Brown again, but this time the Rams have him.
Sarno is now the
And down he goes, and that's Brennan Mayer again.
Carter Brown
2
on the
tackles for Brennan real quick here.
run. Off that right
Hey, Mike, how many
side.
yards do you have, Chandler, for passing?
I have 136.
Me too. How about that? We agree on the button.
3-yard loss on that play, back to the 27.
On that tackle. Second down and 10.
Movement before, they're not going to call it.
They're going to run a stretch play this time to Brown,
And he was the guy that moved.
and he gets to the 30. Gets the 3 he lost back on the previous play. And it's 3rd and 10.
Mara again on the tackle, Mike. He's getting his money's worth. 3 in a row for him.
Okay, what do you think the temperature is, Dean?
44.
48.
How about that?
It's not too bad.
Cruz Kelly also on that slot, Mike. How you like that name? Mike White.
I love that one.
All name team.
Cruz 65. He has the hair. He's easy to find. Brown again. Brown off the right side. Oh, but they just got a piece of him. And good job that time by Lehue to get him off his feet.
Cameron Lehue, the senior, getting his
Is it a first
tackle.
down? It is not. It's going to be 3rd down it'd be 4th if not. Let's see. It's at the 37 for 7. It's 4th down.
Bring up a 4th down and
18 different Golden Rams have made tackles tonight, Mike.
let's take a look. They're moving the step.
Oh, they're going to say it's first
Oh,
down?
good, yeah.
Thought we had a first down.
1 minute
guess
to
so.
go. Let him go.
First down, Kiski. Under a minute to go.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Sarno, the quarterback.
And the handoff is to Brown again off the right side. The Rams get him
First on
and
the edge.
throw him out of bounds. That was
Around the 45, 46
was that Mad Dog
yard
Danielson, Dean?
64, that's it.
Yes,
Matt
sir.
Danielson.
line. Gain of maybe 7 yards.
He now moves into our backup punter role, too. He was punting before pregame, right?
2nd and 4, Cavaliers.
Second down and 4.
We may be down to it here. 25 seconds remaining. So thanks to everyone here at Kiski. We got a nice long table. The press box is packed, so we see why we're out here. and that's what happens. You said it in there. There's so much media now. Sarno keeps it. Sarno to the near side of the field, and the Rams
Penalty marker.
get him out of bounds.
Whoa.
Out of bounds.
Jordan Gangloff does that, and now all kind of flags come down. They all meet.
Jordan a little over-enthusiastic on that tackle. It's all zeros on the clock, so I think they're just going to let that one go, Mike.
Robert Sarno, the quarterback, ran it, so we'll let the officials
Take a look here.
sort it out.
Flags on the play.
And while they do, we can tell you the Rams win it 56-7. And I think the ref's just going to make the calls here. Game over. Dean, final thoughts. The Rams have won it, and it's on to Armstrong.
It's our final
Well,
score.
you can't win them all till you win the first
8?
8 in a row. And the Golden Rams are in good shape heading into the game with Armstrong, as you mentioned, get there early, Mike. There's going to be a ton of people there. Two teams going for a conference championship.
Absolutely. Hopefully we get Luka Mabalski back in there. That'd be nice. And if not, these guys are doing a good job here, and as they've done tonight. And they beat Kiski 56-7. So again, thanks to everybody here. For the Dean Mike Choma, for Ken Wood, and for cameraman Dan. This is Mike Pavlik. Highlands wins it 56-7. So long, everybody.